RV life, the freedom to explore, the adventure of the open road. But here's the truth. It's not all sunsets and smooth highways. From crushing fuel costs to unexpected burnout and health concerns, we're breaking down the 10 harsh realities that are forcing RVers to call it quits. If you're thinking about this lifestyle or already living it, you need to hear this. Let's get rolling. The surge in RV popularity has brought an unexpected challenge: the rising cost of campground stays. What was once seen as an economical way to travel has become increasingly expensive, leaving many RV enthusiasts questioning their lifestyle choice. Modern campgrounds often charge premium rates, particularly in tourist hotspots and during peak seasons. While basic sites might start at $50 per night, resort-style parks with amenities like swimming pools, clubhouses, and reliable internet can command $100 or more. These costs can quickly surpass what you'd spend at mid-range hotels, especially when factoring in the expenses of RV ownership and maintenance. While experienced RVers often suggest boondocking, camping without hookups in public lands, as a money-saving alternative, this option isn't suitable for everyone. Many newer RVs require consistent access to electricity for their modern appliances, and some travelers need reliable internet for remote work. Additionally, many desirable destinations have limited or no boondocking opportunities nearby. The financial pressure intensifies as more cities restrict free overnight parking options. Places that once welcomed RV travelers, like retail parking lots, increasingly post no overnight parking signs, forcing travelers into paid campgrounds. This trend, combined with the growing number of RVs on the road, has created a seller's market where campgrounds can charge premium rates without losing business. Some RVers have found creative solutions, like joining discount camping clubs or planning routes around more affordable regions. Others alternate between paid campgrounds and free sites when possible. However, the reality remains that successful RV living now requires careful financial planning and a realistic understanding that while this lifestyle offers unique freedoms, significant cost savings may not be one of them. Security concerns are an often overlooked reality of RV living that can cast a shadow over the dream of carefree travel. Unlike traditional homes with solid walls and sophisticated security systems, RVs present unique vulnerabilities that make them attractive targets for thieves. The basic construction of RVs, with their lightweight materials and numerous entry points, creates inherent security challenges. Standard RV locks can be surprisingly basic, and windows designed for easy escape during emergencies can unfortunately also provide easy access for intruders. Even in seemingly safe campgrounds where community spirit often prevails, theft remains a persistent risk as strangers come and go regularly. Boondocking in remote areas presents its own security dilemma. While the isolation offers peaceful surroundings, it also means help isn't readily available if something goes wrong. Urban parking brings different challenges, as city streets often see higher rates of vehicle break-ins, and an RV full of living essentials can be particularly tempting to thieves. The impact of theft goes beyond lost possessions. Having your mobile home violated can shake your sense of security and dampen the joy of travel. Many RVers find themselves constantly worried about their belongings, especially when leaving their RV unattended during sightseeing or errands. Seasoned RVers typically layer their security measures. This might include installing motion-activated cameras, upgrading door locks, using window sensors, and maintaining good situational awareness. Simple practices like avoiding obvious signs of valuable contents, parking in well-lit areas, and getting to know neighboring campers can also help reduce risk. While these precautions don't guarantee safety, they can provide some peace of mind for those pursuing the RV lifestyle. Mechanical breakdowns are an unavoidable part of RV life that can quickly transform an idyllic road trip into a challenging ordeal. The complex nature of these large vehicles, combined with constant exposure to weather and road conditions, means that something will eventually need repair, often at the most inconvenient time. The sheer size and weight of RVs create unique mechanical demands. Tires bear tremendous loads and frequently fail due to issues like improper inflation, excessive weight, or prolonged exposure to rough roads and extreme temperatures. A single tire replacement can cost hundreds of dollars, and blowouts can cause extensive damage to the RV's body or systems. Engine problems pose particular challenges, especially in motorhomes. These powerful engines work harder than typical vehicle engines, pushing their limits to move heavy loads across varying terrains. When issues arise, finding qualified RV mechanics can be difficult, particularly in remote areas. Many auto shops lack the expertise or equipment to work on larger rigs, leading to costly tows to specialized facilities. For those towing travel trailers, additional complexities arise. Proper weight distribution is crucial. Mistakes can lead to dangerous sway issues or compromised braking. Even experienced towers occasionally face challenges with hitching systems, brake controllers, or electrical connections between the tow vehicle and trailer. Smart RVers focus on prevention, maintaining detailed service records, and addressing small issues before they become major problems. They carry basic tools and spare parts, know their rig's common failure points, and maintain comprehensive roadside assistance coverage specifically designed for RVs. While mechanical issues remain inevitable, preparation and quick response can minimize their impact on your travel plans and budget. The financial reality of RV living often differs sharply from the cost-effective lifestyle many envision. While eliminating traditional housing costs might seem like a path to savings, RV life comes with its own set of unpredictable expenses that can quickly derail even careful budgeting. Mechanical repairs often deliver the biggest financial surprises. RVs endure constant stress from travel and weather, leading to inevitable breakdowns. A seemingly minor issue like a tire blowout can cost hundreds of dollars, while major system failures might run into thousands. Finding qualified RV mechanics can be challenging, especially in remote areas, potentially adding expensive towing fees and travel delays to repair costs. Road-related expenses frequently catch newcomers off guard. Many highways charge RVs significantly higher tolls based on vehicle size and weight. Some bridges and tunnels may even restrict RV access entirely, forcing lengthy and costly detours. Fuel expenses can vary dramatically by region, making trip budgeting particularly challenging. Campground costs can also spiral unexpectedly. Popular destinations often implement surge pricing during peak seasons, while hidden fees for utilities, Wi-Fi, or extra vehicles can significantly increase daily rates. When cities restrict free overnight parking options, RVers may have no choice but to pay premium campground prices. Additional expenses like specialized RV insurance, seasonal storage fees, and state-specific permits create another layer of financial uncertainty. Many RVers find themselves maintaining not just their mobile home, but also a tow vehicle, doubling their potential repair and maintenance costs. RVers typically maintain a substantial emergency fund and approach their travels with flexibility, understanding that unexpected costs are part of the lifestyle. While RV living can still be rewarding, the key to financial sustainability lies in preparing for these inevitable surprises rather than expecting consistent savings. The maze of parking regulations and zoning laws presents a significant challenge for RV travelers, often undermining the sense of freedom that draws people to this lifestyle. What seems like a simple task, finding a place to park for the night, can become a complex puzzle of local ordinances, private property rules, and public land restrictions. Urban areas have become particularly challenging for RVers. Many cities now strictly regulate overnight parking, even in once welcoming locations like retail parking lots. The familiar sight of no overnight parking signs at Walmart stores symbolizes a broader shift as communities tighten restrictions, often in response to concerns about long-term occupancy and urban camping issues. Residential areas present their own hurdles. HOAs frequently ban RV parking in driveways, while city codes may restrict how long an RV can remain on private property. These rules can frustrate both travelers visiting family and homeowners who want to store their RV at home between trips. Even remote camping faces increasing regulation. While public lands offer scenic boondocking opportunities, strict time limits, typically 14 days, require frequent relocation. Enforcement has intensified as more people discover these free camping options, leading to stricter monitoring and potential penalties for overstaying. To navigate these challenges, successful RVers rely on a combination of planning tools and camping networks, apps that track RV-friendly parking locations, membership programs offering private property camping, and online communities sharing current local regulations help create a patchwork of solutions. However, the growing complexity of parking restrictions highlights the need for RVers to carefully research their routes and maintain flexibility in their travel plans. This evolving landscape of restrictions emphasizes the importance of understanding local regulations before arrival and having backup plans ready when preferred parking options aren't available. Finding a place to park your RV has become increasingly challenging as more people embrace mobile living. The surge in RV popularity, accelerated by recent travel trends, has transformed campground availability from a minor concern into a major headache that can significantly impact travel plans. National parks and popular tourist destinations often require reservations months in advance, especially during peak seasons. Even with early booking, securing a spot can feel like winning the lottery. Many campgrounds use online reservation systems that create a competitive rush when new dates become available, forcing RVers to plan their trips with military precision rather than the spontaneity many seek. Size restrictions add another layer of complexity. Larger RVs face particularly limited options, as many older campgrounds weren't designed for today's bigger rigs. A 40-foot motorhome might find only a handful of suitable sites in a given campground, making competition even fiercer for these spaces. When campgrounds do fill up, the experience can feel more like parking in a crowded shopping mall than enjoying nature. Close quarters mean less privacy, more noise, and competition for amenities like bathhouses and dump stations. The peaceful outdoor experience many RVers seek can be replaced by the stress of navigating crowded facilities and managing noisy neighbors. Experienced RVers adapt by exploring alternatives like boondocking on public lands or joining membership networks that provide guaranteed access to certain campgrounds. Many learn to travel during shoulder seasons when crowds thin out or seek less visited destinations. While these strategies help, they underscore how the growing popularity of RV travel has fundamentally changed the camping landscape, requiring more planning and flexibility than ever before. Living in an RV means embracing a fundamental truth: you can't take everything with you. The transition from a traditional home's spacious closets and garage to an RV's compact storage spaces forces a complete rethinking of what's truly essential, often leading to both practical challenges and emotional strain. The reality of RV storage goes beyond simply having less space. It's about adapting to a completely different way of organizing your life. Those kitchen gadgets you used occasionally, they might not make the cut. Your collection of books? Digital versions might need to replace physical copies. Even basics like clothing require careful consideration, as hanging space is limited and drawer space comes at a premium. Weather changes present particular challenges. Winter coats and summer beach gear compete for the same precious storage space, forcing difficult choices about what to keep on board. Many RVers find themselves rotating seasonal items through storage units or family members' homes, adding complexity to their travels. The emotional aspect of downsizing often catches people off guard. Parting with furniture passed down through generations or children's artwork saved over years can feel like leaving behind pieces of your history. Even practical items that hold memories of specific life events can be difficult to let go. Successful RVers typically develop a three-tier approach to storage: must-haves that stay in the RV, seasonal items that rotate in and out, and sentimental pieces stored elsewhere. They master the art of multifunctional items and learn to scrutinize every purchase with the question, where will this live in the RV? While the storage challenges never completely disappear, most find that the freedom of carrying less outweighs the initial pain of letting go. The dream of endless road trips in an RV often collides with the harsh reality of fuel costs. What once seemed like an affordable way to explore the country has become increasingly expensive, forcing many RVers to rethink their travel patterns and budget expectations. The fuel efficiency of RVs, or lack thereof, creates significant financial pressure. Large motorhomes that gulp fuel at 6 to 8 miles per gallon make every journey a careful calculation of cost versus reward. Even smaller RVs and travel trailers significantly impact the fuel economy of their tow vehicles, turning what might normally be an economical truck into a thirsty hauler that demands frequent fill-ups. Regional price variations add another layer of complexity to trip planning. Popular destinations like national parks often lie in remote areas where fuel prices can spike significantly above national averages. RVers may find themselves paying premium prices precisely when they're burning the most fuel, climbing mountain passes, or traversing long stretches of desert highway. In response, many RVers have adapted their travel style, Instead of covering vast distances quickly, they're embracing slower travel, staying longer in each location to amortize the fuel costs of getting there. Some plan their routes around states with lower fuel prices or choose destinations within a smaller radius. Apps that track fuel prices have become essential tools, helping travelers find the best deals along their route. The impact goes beyond just changing travel plans. Some RVers are downsizing to more fuel-efficient rigs or investing in fuel-saving modifications. Others are incorporating more stationary time into their lifestyle, effectively becoming seasonal travelers rather than constant wanderers. While these adaptations help manage costs, they represent a significant shift from the carefree road trip lifestyle many envisioned when starting their RV journey. The reality of RV living often differs sharply from the carefree lifestyle portrayed on social media. While Instagram shows stunning sunsets at remote campsites, it doesn't capture the mental and emotional toll of constant movement and uncertainty that many RVers experience over time. The daily demands of RV life can become overwhelming. Each relocation requires hours of research, planning, and setup, from finding available campgrounds to navigating tight roads and establishing temporary homes. What starts as an exciting challenge often becomes a draining routine. Simple tasks like grocery shopping or doing laundry require extra effort when you're constantly in new locations, and the perpetual need to plan ahead can rob the lifestyle of its promised spontaneity. The lack of stability affects people in unexpected ways. Many RVers find themselves missing the comfort of familiar faces and places. The absence of a regular coffee shop, a favorite walking route, or a trusted healthcare provider can create a subtle but persistent sense of displacement. While social media and video calls help maintain connections, they don't fully replace the comfort of a stable community. For couples and families, living in close quarters intensifies both the joys and challenges of relationships. Without the buffer of separate spaces or individual routines, minor irritations can escalate quickly. The shared stress of troubleshooting mechanical issues or navigating unfamiliar territory can test even the strongest partnerships. Successful long-term RVers often combat burnout by adopting a slower pace, establishing temporary home bases, or taking extended breaks from travel. They learn to balance the freedom of movement with their need for stability, creating routines that work within the constraints of mobile living. While the lifestyle can still be rewarding, acknowledging and addressing the reality of RV burnout is crucial for sustainable happiness on the road. Managing health concerns while living on the road presents unique challenges that many RVers don't fully appreciate until they face them directly. The freedom of mobile living often collides with the reality of healthcare needs, creating a complex balancing act between adventure and well-being. Healthcare access becomes a constant consideration in travel planning. While cities offer abundant medical facilities, many of the scenic destinations that draw RVers lie far from adequate healthcare services. Something as simple as refilling a prescription can require careful timing and coordination, especially when moving between states where healthcare providers may not be licensed to practice. Emergency situations become particularly stressful when help is potentially hours away. The physical demands of RV living can wear on the body over time. Tasks that seemed manageable at first, like hitching up a trailer or climbing in and out of a high bed, may become increasingly challenging with age or changing health conditions. The compact layout of most RVs, while efficient for travel, rarely accommodates mobility aids or medical equipment without significant modifications. Mental health challenges often arise from the combination of health concerns and the isolating nature of constant travel. The stress of managing medical needs, while far from familiar providers, can trigger anxiety. The inability to build lasting relationships with healthcare providers who understand your history can leave RVers feeling vulnerable and unsupported. RVers often develop multi-layered health management strategies. They maintain relationships with home-based doctors while utilizing telemedicine services for routine care. Many create detailed maps of healthcare facilities along their routes and carry comprehensive medical information for emergencies. Some choose to travel seasonally, returning to familiar healthcare providers for regular checkups and procedures. While these adaptations help, they underscore how health considerations can significantly reshape the RV lifestyle dream. RV life has its ups and downs, but knowing the pitfalls can make all the difference. Ready to avoid the biggest mistakes RVers make? Check our next video, Mistakes Every RVer Should Avoid, and take your RV journey to the next level. What's been your biggest challenge or lesson learned on the road? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more real, relatable RV tips and stories. See you in the next one. The future of RVing is changing fast, but one thing's certain: our community is stronger than ever. And don't miss our next video, The Hidden Costs of Modern RV Living. You'll want to know this before hitting the road. Drop a comment below with your biggest concerns about RVing's future. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and we will see you there. Safe travels, everyone.